It came from you. On tenor sax, I forget what the name is. Have y'all seen Ain't Misbehaving? It is a musical. When I was in college, I was on the tech team for Ain't Misbehaving. And for some reason, I just thought of that. And so I listened to some of the music from it. And that is the end where they all come out and play music. Rachel, she's good. She's it's like we got to be at the hospital at 5 a.m. on Wednesday. So we got one more day. But she's coming. I don't know what she's doing. There's a chair right here. So yeah. How are you, by the way? What's up, Marianne? Jenna Rose? Kehad? Anitha? What's up, Jen? Christina's it's like Christina's here. Like she was literally about to sit down, and then I went live, and then she wandered off. Thanks, guys. Where is your water? It's not outside. Like you went outside first.
Oh, we had a package.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we miss you too. You'll have to, I'll send you pictures of baby two.
Baby two.
Hi,
Rachel.
Yeah, sorry guys, Atticus is not on the stream. He's with his grandparents currently, which is the only reason we're able to do this right now. But he'll probably get here while we're doing the stream, and then you can see him.
I would think so.
Rachel, in case you didn't know, he started walking, which is I don't even know how to process that. So, am I excited about what? Having another baby? No, because I will not lie to people. No, I'm not excited. And it's Christine.
We know that we're going to love the baby a lot.
Yes, that is
we
fact.
are very nervous. we're scared. We're scared. It's going to bring a lot of change to our lives,
which I historically handle with aplomb.
And I have a lot of emotions about worry that neither kid's going to get as much attention as Atticus used to. Baby Theo is not going to get as much one-on-one attention as Atticus did when he was that age. Mm-hmm. And Atticus is not going to get as much attention as he is used to having had.
Atticus is accustomed to a certain way of life. Atticus is accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
So I have a lot of emotions about that. And oh gosh, I might cry talking about it.
Why?
But at the same time, I have younger sisters. I'm a firstborn, and I have never at any point in my life been like, man, I wish my parents wouldn't have had other kids, because I think I really missed out on a lot of attention. I know that I feel very blessed by my siblings, and I don't want Atticus to be an only child. So.
And you also don't want the burden on taking care of us when we're old, which is sooner rather than later.
I don't want that to only be on one kid. And, I know a lot of families only have one kid and they just make it work, and that's fine. That's what's best.
So we're about to have a second baby.
For them.
It was our anniversary yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
6 years we've been married. And then in July, it was 5 years on BookTube for me. 3 of those years were productive years. So... oh snap! Kim says that you're sweet because when Kim was born, her older sister called her the replacement. Snap.
That's so funny.
That's wet. So
no, it was rainy and cool today, so it's probably not sweat today.
I had a full day of in-service. I had a full day of PD, professional development. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Happy anniversary. Yeah, it's crazy. We're also concerned. It's also expensive, which I don't love. I don't know. It's frustrating.
Between the fact that I don't get paid maternity leave and that my deductible is
$7,000.
Almost $7,000.
Yeah.
It's like, woo, this baby's costing us
So
a lot of money.
in other news, I sure hope so. I hope both of them are Christina clones. Really.
No.
In other news, I just uploaded book 2, the audiobook, to Amazon, so that should be out in the next 10 days or so. But hilariously, like I keep borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. I have to when I get the check, I have to finish paying off. I have to pay the rest of my balance for the sound editing, and then try to pay off some of the credit card, pay off the credit card that I put the initial deposit on. Then I have to put a new deposit down for the sound work for book 3. And so it's just borrowing from Peter to pay Paul forever until I don't have any more audiobooks on the horizon, in which case, and then we have to pay off the credit card. So like I asked Christina, I did the balance, like the estimated what I'm going to draw from book 3. And I told her what we're probably going to make off of it. And I said, will this pay off our credit cards? Because I was gonna fall into depression if it wasn't. I was like, why am I doing this? Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I mean, yeah,
for art.
Let's get out of here for art. But no, I know I'm being facetious. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just I acclimate to change really well after a very, very rough birthing period. Wouldn't you say that? Like, wouldn't you say that I acclimate really fast, but like the transition period is really bad? Like when I don't know. You're
yeah.
thinking,
How long of a
this.
transition period are you?
Well, usually,
allowing
so when
for?
something bad happens, I'm generally the one that can bounce back. Like, I can generally like adjust my way of thinking, but my initial reaction is really poor.
I see what you're saying. Sometimes your initial reaction isn't that bad either, though.
Really?
We'll see. Yeah, Alan's actually really good in a crisis.
Yeah.
But inconvenience him?
Yeah, I can't handle minor inconveniences in my life. Like it's wild. Like
it really is.
Like during a hurricane, all this stuff. Like I used to be better. I've gotten really since my car accident, and by car accident I mean someone hit me with a car. Since that, I have been worse at things. Like I panic more, and it's and I think about dying way more. And it's definitely PTSD. And I did not think that was something that could happen to me because I have never been in combat. But it was, yeah, I just find myself like, like it used to be storms, no problem, like driving, no problem. And now I'm just flying, no problem. And now I'm just like,
it's true.
So it sucks. But yeah, so we're just trying to figure it out. We can't afford for Christina to not work. And Christina doesn't even like she wants to work. Yeah. But it's just like if we're gonna end up having to pay for daycare, or if we can't afford private school, if we want to send them to private school, but we don't have time to homeschool or whatever, and like I don't know, like as a public school system teacher, I would like to say that the public school system is trustworthy. And when I started out, I did say that 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when I started out, I was a strong proponent of public school.
And we still support
public school teachers.
Well, because also we strongly believe that everybody deserves access to a quality education.
I'm going to go ahead and put an asterisk on what you just said, but go ahead.
What's your asterisk?
I talk about this in my class. So this is the internal struggle that I deal with. Is I am simultaneously elitist and populist at the same time. So I, at the same time, completely agree that everybody deserves access to a free education, and at the same time,
quality education.
Yes. And at the same time, want all the people who don't want to be there to be gone. Like, bye. You don't want to be there. Cool. Like, go get a job. Like, that's probably more beneficial for you. And that's elitist, right?
Well, it sounds like you're saying not a mandatory education. still having access to it.
No.
But no,
I
you're
want-
wanting to kick them out.
I want to keep ne'er-do-wells.
I
How often do they do well, Christina?
Nair.
Nair, according to Gary, what's his name?
I
Have
don't-
y'all seen that? The guy who does the abbreviation story? It's brilliant. About the abbreviations documentary, where they abbreviated the states. It's Gary something. Anyway, that's what that's from. I talk about the same thing when I talk about, because I teach about democracy and voting and stuff. And I 100%, my brother doesn't vote. My brother's never voted, I don't think, because he's one of those people. I strongly believe in being able to exercise your right to vote, and then do not want anyone who doesn't know what they're talking about to vote. It's like I want to ban fools from voting, while at the same time believing that is their constitutional right to vote. So
You're a complicated man.
look. Philip quotes Faulkner all the time. What's the Faulkner quote, Philip? Something about the war within himself. Is Philip still here?
Philip was here.
I know. It's just so.
But we.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I
back to
derailed
like
your thing. I derailed your thing.
education.
Yes, I derailed.
I think that.
Have y'all seen that comedian, the abbreviations thing? Go look it up. How the states were abbreviated. Gary. It's so funny.
Gary.
It's so funny.
We don't know how we want our children to be educated. We are not sure. I like the idea of homeschool. I think partly because I would love to see a stronger emphasis on the arts and humanities than most schools.
Gary Goldman. Thank you, Pinball.
Provide.
I'm having a secondary conversation, like over here. Okay.
That's okay.
No, I agree. Including the classics, which are not taught at all in public school at all. Ideally, see, the problem is twofold. We are poor, and we live in a small. Okay, we're poor. We're private school poor, and we live in where we live. Because ideally, I would love, because what Finn does, like Finn's kid was in like an intensive Spanish program. Like I would love for us to be able to put Atticus in like an intensive language thing. Like as a kid, when it's easy to learn languages. But we don't really have a bunch of schools like that. I think there's one that's like a trilingual school.
Yeah, a trilingual.
But I'm always sus about those. I'm like, is that someone's basement? Like, is that what that is?
No.
But even then, even if found one, like, okay, I don't have that. I don't have private school money. I'm gonna have to start editing. I'm gonna have to start audiobook narrating smut on the internet.
No, you're not.
You missed it yesterday. I am writing. Y'all heard it here first. I am writing Roman Romanticy, spice level 3.5, under my pen name Lavinia. What is it? Lavinia Ross.
You wrote it down.
I did. Lavinia Ross.
In highlighter, guys.
Lavinia Ross.
In yellow highlighter.
Yeah. So, look, they long for the mind. I am. I am. Yeah, the human heart and Philip says it all the time. And yeah, the arts and the humanities, which are just they're slashed every second at public school, and the classes that they still have there's 40 kids and one teacher, and so it's
that's the only reason we would consider.
Oh, yep. Y'all missed Tori's stream yesterday when I was on Tori's stream. Lavinia Ross. I'm writing Romanticy, Roman Romanticy, like ancient Rome Romanticy. And my pen name is Lavinia Ross. I'm going to make a mint. I'm going to make a mint, Christina.
I don't think you're capable of writing spice level 3.
I can too. I can.
I don't think so.
Yes, his quivering member. That's what you have to say. You have to say things like that.
I don't think you can do it.
I can. I will.
I don't think so.
Well, okay. Well, then I don't know if I can do spice level 4. I might be able to pull 3.5, but not spice. Look, I've already entered PG-13 territory by talking about people's quivering whatever. Anyway, that's gross. Like, what am I doing? Gross. Anyway, yeah. So I just want my kid to be educated. Like, I just want my kid to have a good
and well-rounded.
Yeah, to have a well-rounded education.
Which you can supplement public school.
Yeah. Which we may end up doing.
If we send our kids to public school, that's what we'll do. We'll just make sure that they're also involved in, exposed to language, exposed to music. Yeah. Like we'll just immerse them in
Christina's
culture.
Tiger Mom plan is to have him play both piano and violin.
Yes. One kid plays violin, one kid plays cello, and then we can have a little piano trio.
I think you think we're higher class than we are.
What do you mean?
Everything you said sounds expensive and posh. And we are neither of those things.
We're going to have a family band. What if I said play fiddle instead?
No. Oh,
it's the same instrument. It's just how you play it.
I know, but then we'll sound redneck, and I don't want that.
Yeah, see, look, it's fiddling in these parts.
But no, I hope I hope that they are musically and linguistically inclined. We're just going to expose them to languages and music, and not force them, obviously. Yeah, but so the problem is like we're not gonna like keep them at home. Like I can spot a former homeschool kid a mile away in my class. They're weird. Because I don't have to talk to anybody.
Many of them can be, yes.
Yeah, not all. I'm gonna have a jug that has 3 X's on it, John, from the moonshine I made at my distillery. But yeah, so I hope they take to instruments, and we'll introduce them to languages. But what I don't want him to do, and I'm glad that every one of those instruments that Christina said, join the flippin' band. I am so anti-band in school because it consumes one's life. You can't do anything because you're in band, especially marching band. And Christina's parents are better parents than I am. They went and saw Christina's younger sister, because we started dating when she was still in high school. They went to all of her games to watch her in the marching band. Even
play the same halftime
same halftime show. Even like games 2 hours away. And I'm like, Christina, I don't love my kids that much. Like, I just don't. I'm not gonna on a work night drive 2 hours to go watch the same halftime show I've seen 100 times. I just can't do it.
Yeah, because they were not retired at the time.
I can't do it. So that is amazing that your dad ran moonshine. That's amazing. I love it. I'm doing it. Speaking of moonshine, have y'all seen? Has anybody seen the Hatfields and McCoys miniseries that came out 10 years ago with Kevin Costner and Bill Paxton? It's so good. I've watched it so many times. So Christina wants to get a homeschool conglomerate.
There are actually a number of they call them little micro schools here.
I would prefer him not to juggle wooden rifles.
But I've thought about basically saying hey, I'm going to homeschool my kids this way. And if you would like
I heard Dad.
I thought I did too. And if you would like your children to also be educated.
You got only Christina. I know you prefer it that way.
Anyway. Are they even here?
It's not that. I'm usually really good. I hear them. Well, never mind. Oh wow! So my issue is I'm half kidding with Okay, first of all, John, that's awesome. I'm half kidding with the band thing. It's just when I a lot of. I guess finish your story. I don't know why you stop.
Sam said, "Hush."
Hold on, let me get the dog. Sam, come on. Sam, come.
Our dogs have not learned.
Sam, come. Sam, come here.
Our dogs are done.
You can talk out my thing. I'll get it.
And
hey, bud.
They're loud.
I thought I heard you. What did you just call it? Oh, okay.
I don't know how to. Atticus is coming. Hey, you take over.
Let them know it's coming.
Hey, baby.
Well, Christine is apparently embarrassed to talk while there are people here, and I'm not. So, Christine will finish her story in a second. ROTC, it's Navy stuff, military stuff. Anyway, I know, right? Look how big he is. Hey, nosy. Look at this.
Yeah.
So
There we go. Can you stand? Can you wave? Can you wave? Put it. Can you wave? Can you?
Oh,
And then-
Can you wave? Bud?
You texted me and I was
He's nosy. I'll answer it in a second. Y'all give us a second to say goodbye to my parents.
That's kind of hard to do in the rain.
Let's just watch.
You know, everything. So. Yeah.
Anyway,
Because that's where we don't sleep.
yeah, Atticus is getting real tall. So he's spending the night with my parents on Thursday. So we go to the hospital Wednesday. Mom's gonna watch Atticus here Wednesday, and then he will go to my parents on Thursday. So anyway, Nash is too far, and it took us 21 hours to get home because of delays in the airports. It was fun. Intermediate was knocked out in semis. It was just a bad round. But otherwise, it was fine. It's hot. It's very, very hot.
Yeah, I've got one, but I've tried him at one time, and he cried, and I didn't like
So anyway, I was half kidding with band. My problem with band is that a lot of my really, really good kids in JCL, in Latin, are in band, and so often have to forego taking some of my advanced classes or going to competition with us because band has a competition every day. So, or they constantly have practice and a rehearsal rather. So that's really my issue is I'm constantly butting heads with the band kids, and not the band kids, the band director. But he and I try to arrange our singleton upper level electives to where they're not the same period, so that doesn't happen. But yeah, so anyway, so this consider as an AMA. Y'all every stream really y'all can ask me anything. But feel free to ask whatever about booktube or this or whatever. We're gonna be on for I don't know how much longer we're gonna be on. I tried to get on earlier before Atticus got home. So band is where you play in a marching band in high school, but also jazz band and the concert. There's concert bands in the spring and marching bands in the fall. No, I haven't finished City of Miracles yet. I'm on the last 10 pages. Demographic, I teach 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. So I teach high school kids, and it's mostly, I don't know, about half and half guys and girls. It's not really a thing. I have not. Who's it by? So yeah, thanks for coming, and I'm so jealous of your Japan not travails, but your Japan exploits.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to. Please just let me know when you're in town. I know things are busy, but yeah, let me know. Thanks, guys. Remember when y'all thought that I was Mr. Dad, that I had a fake account and commented on my own thing? I will write that down. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. So we're excited. I'm hoping to actually do BookTube stuff, but I would anticipate things are less. There's not gonna be a whole ton right shortly after Wednesday when this baby's born. Patrons, you guys will get the the skinny, like
Yeah.
hopefully right after the birth or whatever. But yeah, no, I know, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go get that baby. I'm gonna go get the baby and sit by my parents. Just hang out in my foyer. So y'all hang on. I promise this stream will return to normal momentarily. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tori. Yeah, we have another C-section, and if you've been listening for last time, it was difficult last time. So keep us in your thoughts and prayers and stuff. Because it's scary. I didn't realize there's a shot in her spine. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't know nothing about birth and babies. So hang on, guys. I apologize. But here's a picture of it in the meantime.
Keep that morning, the 2 napkins until after.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, one time. Okay. Child.
Yeah, she's so good.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we're slow. We're not.
I do not know. See, he's pointing down. He wants down. So he's going. But that's true. Whoa. This child is such a traitor. I know. You don't want Dad?
He said, Mama, did you hear that?
I know. Oh, Mama. Look at that. That's cute. Did y'all hear him go, Mama?
Oh, it was quiet.
Atticus' hat size, almost certainly, he has an enormous head. So
they measure it at the pediatrician. I just don't remember.
Yeah. He's very fast, but he butt scoots. He's much faster butt scoot than he is toddler.
It's like a crab walk thing.
Can you still stay on here even though we have this child?
Yeah, until he gets super fussy or something.
We can put him in baby jail and he'll be.
I can stay on here for a bit.
Okay. Anyway, you've talked to them less than I have, so I can actually watch them in the background if we need to.
Okay.
They'd rather talk to you than me. Anyway.
I don't think that's true.
It is. You're the one about to have a baby. They all want to be like, oh, Christina, they're having a baby. Right? Anyway. So anything else y'all want to know about stuff? What's your story? I don't even know what story you're telling.
It wasn't really a story. It was just I've been dreaming about the idea of doing like a little homeschool micro school thing. Basically just setting up what I wanted to do with our boys and then inviting other people to pay me to teach their kids the same way if they would like.
Owie. Don't bite daddy's finger.
That potentially being a way of making it work financially. But we'll see. We got time. He's not even 2. So.
Christina is feeling. How are you feeling?
Right now, I feel okay-ish. Alan will tell you I have been very grumpy lately, and my patience is less than normal.
What's up, Mike? This may be the longest period of Christina being like irritable that we've had in 6 years. Like she's not grumpy often, but sometimes she is. And
yeah, I'm human.
This has been a particularly it's I don't know. It's just short. And it's hilarious because I'll ask a question on how I can help. Like I'll try to be helping do something. And she snaps at me. And I'm like, okay, well, all right. Sorry for trying to help. Ooh.
Part of it is my brain is a little overloaded because
I understand that.
In the most Oh, hi, baby. In the past couple of days, I've been trying to like put down on paper basically everything that I do for this baby, for managing our household, for running my studio, so that we can delegate it to other people. So like when we're in the hospital, Alan's mom and stepmom are going to take turns watching the baby. And they've watched him before, but they haven't been there for like his bedtime routine and stuff. So I'm just trying to like write out on paper all the things, write out all the pet care.
Come here, Dada. Come here, Dada. Come here, Dada. What is this? What is you doing, child?
What is you doing? It's just a little overwhelming.
What is your problem? Here we go. Here we go.
What? I don't understand Mitch's question.
This is I got it, Mitch. It's a Metal Gear Solid reference. I got it. Yes, we are definitely going to do that, and hopefully it will create a rivalry.
No, I don't want them to be rivals.
I want them to be enemies, not rivals. I want them to be foes.
No.
Diametrically opposed.
Ugh.
Foes. Yeah, he does. He is a mama's boy, except that when he wants something from me.
Can you stand up, bud? Okay, please stand.
Whoop, child, you love standing up on crap.
You just know.
Huh?
Oh, okay, then you're gonna sit
Lazy.
on my leg, not on my tummy.
Can I see that ball? Thank you.
You just handed it right over.
Take it back. Take your ball. Okay. A Zerbert. That's one of these, right? Hold on. Right? That's a Zerbert.
He liked it.
Yeah.
Alan makes him laugh like that, and nobody else can do it. Oh, he's so cute. Baby.
Yeah, so Atticus doesn't actually laugh very often. He's a really smiley kid. He smiles all the time. But like, there's videos online of people, the babies like busting out laughing. That's not Atticus, like ever. Like he doesn't laugh that much, but he smiles all the time. He just doesn't laugh very often. I do not. I read him Where's My Cow most nights.
Do you want to go down? Oh, okay.
He wants to go down. I'll put him in baby jail.
Ugh. He does not want to go to baby jail, I guarantee.
Buddy, we're gonna go. That's okay. We'll go to baby jail. Come on. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
See what I mean?
Baby jail. Bonk.
He is really cute, and his laugh is the best.
Trapped and sentenced to baby jail. Here, talk to them. I want to hang out with the baby. And I can read the comments and I'll shout my commentary.
Okay.
Come here.
I'm going to recenter a little bit here. Oh.
Sorry, guys. I really thought it was going to be longer before the baby got home.
Yes, he is 1.5. Almost. He's actually just like a little shy of 1.5. He's 16 months. He'll be almost 17 months when Theo is born, but 18 months is the halfway to 2 mark. Thank you. He's a comedy snob.
He is.
Well, to be fair, Alan, you have to catch Alan off guard to get him to laugh really, really hard. So
That's true.
I think he might get it from his dad. Yes, I think we will absolutely read Discworld to Atticus when he's older, right? There's a lot of books that we talk about, like, oh my gosh, we want to make sure he gets exposed to this and to this and to that. Things that we can't wait to share with him. Yeah, I think so too. But Alan found this picture of him as a kid. It's like, oh my gosh. Atticus looks so much like baby Alan in that picture.
I'll be right back, buddy. Here, hold his ball. Hold on,
Are
buddy.
you gonna go get the picture?
Yeah.
Alan is not currently reading Discworld to Atticus. He is reading Where's My Cow, which I guess is kind of Discworld spinoff. Not, I don't know, Discworld adjacent. But Where's My Cow is the only Pratchett that Atticus has experienced so far. Oh, that's a good question. Atticus, you gonna dance? Yeah. Can you dance? Oh, see you moving and grooving. Look, that's baby Alan.
Hold on.
Put it in front of my face. Yeah. It's still trying to focus on me. There it goes.
Look at that. There it is.
Doesn't that look like Atticus? No,
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Alan.
That's me.
That's Alan. Anyway, who is Atticus's favorite among the dogs and cats? Maybe Gus,
It's definitely.
because Gus is the most like cuddly, so he gets the most opportunity because Gus like pursues him and wants the attention. But okay, I got back behind. Whoa. Named after what is the full name of the person Atticus is named after?
What's the question?
The named after Atticus Emilius Pulcher.
No, Titus Pomponius Atticus.
Titus Pomponius Atticus, Cicero's best friend. That guy. That's all I know. So I do think Alan will want to share One Piece with him when he's a little older. Right now, we're trying not to do screen time, so we're holding off on that. But yes, exactly. Anita remembers. Oh wow, three that close in age. Like bam, bam, bam. Was it really, really hard? But I'm glad they're very close. That is so good to hear. Yes, Richard Scarry is still a thing. My mom has some little books by him.
Thank you.
Still a thing. What's a kid's series you never read that you're excited to be able to read for the first time with your boys? Can you think of one, honey?
No, I read a bunch of kid stuff. I mean, probably like Percy Jackson when he gets older, because I missed that entire trend and it's way too young for me to read now. So probably that. Anything like young kid, I don't know. Narnia.
You never read Narnia?
I mean, I've read pieces of Narnia. I don't think I've read all of Narnia.
I have read all of
What's your problem, child?
I don't know. I can't think of any that I have not read.
No, quit that.
That I want to read for the first time with them. But I'm sure there will be some. I just haven't thought about it. I don't know.
Etiquette.
Yes, he does like to dance. That picture, the baby picture of you, is now a Alenicus.
Does it look
a combination? Yeah.
Are you saying it looks like me?
Alan is blonde. Present tense. It's just his hair is frequently under a hat. It doesn't see a lot of sun. So it's
when
like
I'm out in the sun a lot during the summer, it's much blonde.
Yes. See? So Atticus actually looks a lot like his dad. Anita said that finger in the mouth though.
Where? On that picture? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Atticus does that crap all the time.
Yeah, I think the dogs are still very protective of Atticus. In particular, when Alan was gone for a week, they were insane, barking at everything, trying to like protect the house from all the stuff. It was so annoying. But they're still protective. What
He was flopping on the pillow and like laying on it and flipping over. I laid down on it next to him and he went, and he pulled it out from under me and put it over there.
He was like, my pillow. He's been really enjoying soft things lately.
I'm playing with the pillow. And
like launching himself onto them. So yes,
He
he's
did it again. He's taking the
Claudius.
pillow from me.
He wants to buy the pillow.
He wasn't using it.
Here's another pillow. Y'all can share.
That's right.
You can each have a pillow. I don't think we saw Claudius. I think we're just remembering Claudius. I'm so excited to read Percy Jackson for the first time with her when she gets older. Yeah, I think that will be really cool. I'm sure that there are things that I have not read that the boys will someday be reading, and I'll be like, oh, I want to read that too. Partly because I think it gives good opportunities to affirm their interests. And then also if there's ever anything that I don't want to be like a helicopter mom that's like, you can't experience anything that I haven't vetted first and made sure that it's safe. But also I want to invite discussion. So if they ever come across something that they're like, I've never heard that word before, or maybe this scene makes me a little uncomfortable. If we've already established a pattern of like, hey, we just talk about things, and like, do you think that character made a good decision, and or whatever,
Who's that?
then if they encounter things later when they're more like middle school, high school, my hope is that it would leave the door open for them to discuss things with us that maybe they're like, I don't know how I feel about that, or whatever. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's a thought of mine. I would like to just
Don't take my pillow.
set a precedent. We have two British short hairs. What did he do?
He pushed my face out of the way to get the pillow.
Could y'all hear that?
He shoved me so he could get the pillow. He was using his pillow. He was using this one. I was laying on the green one. He went, scooted over there, tried to drag it, and he couldn't get it because my fat head was on it. So he pushed my head and took it.
To be fair, that feels nicer. So he knew what was up.
No, he's training to be a bandit king. He's going to be the bandit king, y'all.
So we do have a stripy gray cat. Is Gus a tomcat?
Does that mean stray male cat? Yes.
I don't.
But I think to be a tomcat, you have to also be not fixed. And Gus is very fixed.
Gus is very fixed.
And nor is he outside. So no, he's not a tomcat.
But it's probably Spurgeon.
That one.
That is the cat they're thinking of. Alan makes more noise than Atticus. This is absolutely true.
Who said that?
Anita. Who did you think?
Put your name on your list, Anita.
Put her name on her list?
Yes, she has a list.
She should put her own name on it. Let's see. Oops. 3 Little Pigs. We have to make sure he reads the 3 Little Pigs, Anita says, so that people on the internet don't mock him in the future.
That just made sense, Anita.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say one of my piano students has been reading this like Wing Feather Saga series, and like multiple of my kids have been reading, my piano students have been reading it. And they're all like, yeah, I highly recommend it. So I have not read it, but that might be something if it's still like, if our kids are interested in it, maybe we'll read that with them. Okay, so I don't listen to a ton of music with the babies, but I do sing to them all the time. I think there was some research that singing to them helps with language acquisition because they're seeing your mouth make the sounds. So I sing all the time, and I sing a lot of like You Are My Sunshine and
He's trying to escape.
Escape. He's smart. He's figured out how to get out.
Yes, Mom.
He's pointing down.
What do you want? You want down?
I sing a lot of hymns, like songs I grew up with in church. I sing a lot of songs that I first heard on Barney when I was a kid. So that kind of stuff. Good night, Monty. Let's see. Atticus is already both tyrant and revolutionary. Yes, I am considering homeschooling. I don't know if it's practical for our family. I like the idea of it, partly because some of the smartest people that I know were homeschooled in some capacity, either all the way through or like just elementary school or just high school.
I've also met some dumb homeschool people.
It's true. Homeschooling done well can be really, really cool, but it depends on how it's done, I think. But I'm very interested in it because I would say 4 of my college roommates over the years were homeschooled in some capacity. All brilliant. They have these are super high achieving people that are just so self-motivated, and 2 of them have 2 master's degrees each. One of them has a doctorate, and there's planning on pursuing a doctorate after her double master's. And they're just people that just love learning, and they're so, like I said, self-motivated and brilliant people. So anyway, I really admire them, and that's part of why the idea of homeschooling appeals to me. Plus, I'm a nerd. I really enjoyed school. Homeschooling is like my opportunity to go back to school.
He has 3. He has 3 of the balls, and he's picking them, 2 of them up at a time, dropping them, and then picking up the different 2 and dropping them. It's fascinating. Yeah, Christina's best friend is brilliant and was homeschooled. I think part of the problem with homeschooling is if you don't know anything, I don't know why you are homeschooling your kid, because you don't know it. I don't think homeschooling is not for everybody, just like public school is not for everybody. But if you don't know anything, I don't really know how you're supposed to teach your kid anything. I don't know. I'm probably not supposed to say that. But yeah, anyway, he's over there. He's content. Don't poke the bear. Seriously, he's still picking them up and dropping them. He picks 2 of them up. He looks at them and he goes, he's still doing it. Don't let him see you.
He loves balls.
Yeah, he does.
But it is true, Edie. The one you were literally just hovering on.
Oh, yes, 100%. That's absolutely true. The problem is private school kids are just as stupid as public school kids. They're just rich.
And somebody earlier was talking about kind of like the socialization concerns of homeschooling. You meet weirdo public school kids.
That's also true.
Like my roommates who were all homeschooled in some capacity. I was not at all. I was public school the whole way. They called me the honorary homeschooler because I was in many ways more sheltered than they were.
Where are you, Kahad? You probably have better public schools. If homeschool is not common, it's probably because the public schools are better.
Careful, Pete was homeschooled and now he owns a hippie commune.
No, I know. Pete's a cautionary tale.
Alethea was homeschooled.
Oh, well, okay. So we got 1 for, 1 against. What's up, Charmaine? Always dunking on dum-dums. Yes, absolutely. I think best public school teachers do the same thing, is encourage lifelong learning and an interest in knowing stuff. Like your friend Claire, like Christina's best friend, is just, knows how to find answers and has a wide range of interests and knows a extremely wide breadth of things.
She set herself a curriculum to study Italian because she wanted to learn Italian.
Yeah.
So she made her own, she found resources and was like, this is how I'm going to learn Italian. Here's my syllabus for myself and how I'm going to discipline myself to make sure I actually do it. And she did. And she also makes like a stack of books to read. She has a giant TBR, you guys.
Yeah,
that's not what she called it,
but she makes a stack of books at the beginning of the year.
And well, basically anytime she finishes the stack, she makes a new stack. It's not always a year, but she makes herself choose a variety of books. So she's like, there's got to be a biography in there. There's got to be something I think I'm going to disagree with. There's got to be something like historical. She'll put in fiction and fun things, but a lot of it is just trying to expand her knowledge. And yeah, Mama's right here. That's Dada. Dada's holding you. Anyway, I like that. So cool that you're motivated to do that. That's
pushing me.
Interesting to you.
Stop pushing me. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, I think it could be
what do you want?
Cool.
What do you want?
That is true.
What do you want?
And there are guidelines different. Even in the States, there are different. In the
What
U.S., there are different states that have different guidelines. Florida is actually pretty lax, which is probably not the best thing for our kids, but good. That's great.
What do you want, buddy?
What was your schooling background?
Mama doesn't want to hold you, bud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parents need that's the thing. I think we just want to be involved.
Yeah.
So whether or not we actually homeschool, we plan on being involved in their education as a way of affirming this is important. Like this is
for sure.
Like this is important. This is something we value in this household.
I don't think
learning is cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's one path to, success, a successful student. But I do like the word supplement, Sal.
You got to find every typo.
Atticus, what do you want, child? She does not want to hold you.
Yeah.
That is definitely true.
My dad is actually a missionary kid. And he lived in Africa for a period of time.
Did he really?
I think he was born in Africa.
How did I not know that?
He lived in Germany some too. That's where his dad was from.
What do you want?
But I never asked him how they
Mama.
did school there. I don't know how old he was. He may have been too little. He may have been like, pre-K age when they were in Africa.
Are you really, Sal?
That's awesome. What did Sal say? Are you that?
Oh.
I could see this being a problem. Yeah. Do you want to come to Mama? You can try.
Oh my gosh, Kyle. He is not having his dad today.
He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants.
Come on.
But I know many people who teach others kids on top, like tutoring. Is that what you mean? On top of their regular schooling? Yeah.
I did not know that, Sal. You read too fast.
Good for you, Sal. Yeah.
Atticus, where's your tongue? There it is.
I had AR points. AR points. Just AR. I don't think mine were ARR. I had AR points in elementary school, not in middle school. And I was determined, I was a very motivated fifth grader. I wanted to beat the school's high score. And I did. And I kept my sister, as she was finishing out 4th and 5th grade, she's younger than me. I would go to the school and I would go to the computer lab and check the wall to see if my name was still up there as the highest score. Nice. It was for a couple years after. I don't know. I'm sure not anymore, but
nice.
It was for a while. 5th grade was like the height of my academic career. I won the speech club thingy. I won the spelling bee. I won an essay contest. I had all kinds of accolades that year. What are you saying?
What are you saying?
Sounds like he's saying golf.
I know.
What are you saying?
What are AR points?
Accelerated reader.
Oh, right.
You would read a book, take a test, and this may be a different program than what Jinx is talking about. I don't know. Mine was accelerated reader. You read a book, you take a test. Depending on the reading level of the book, you would get a certain amount of points, and how you scored to prove that you read it.
We didn't have that. We had Book It. Y'all remember Book It? And for the older folks, y'all remember the reading
Do you see dogs?
for every book you'd get like a sticker, and you got X amount of stickers, and you could get your free personal pan pizza at
Where's the dog?
at Pizza Hut. You remember that?
Where is the dog?
Oh wow. Nice. I mean, we're not super worried because we're both smart people who care about education and like to read. It is my hope that both of our children
Can
will
you
like
tell
to
me?
read.
Lie down?
But my brother's brilliant
Can you
also, and he hates reading. Like my brother doesn't read at all. Christina, you can mess with it if you want. I'll take over.
I'm gonna duck out, hang
Yeah,
out with baby.
We
Bye,
can't go on
y'all.
too much longer because of baby stuff and dinner and everything. But I will talk for a bit. So Christina's gone. Sorry, guys. You are saddled. You are burdened with just my presence. For those of you who don't know, there's a documentary in production about Ernest P. Worrell, Jim Varney, who played Ernest. And if you have not already started to Google that, you should, because I hope for many of you that Ernest was a huge part of your childhood. So yeah. What do you mean no baby? There was so much Atticus. Oh, there's no baby now. That's true. Yeah, that's definitely true. No. There's no baby like. Yes, it's coming out hopefully soon. You can pre-order it. Evie and I pre-ordered it. I showed Evie, and Evie's like, I've never pre-ordered something so fast. Thank you, Jared. Good luck and congrats to you also. It'll be, who knows? It'll be exciting. Ernest goes into labor indeed. Ernest, my brother and I still quote. We still say, because there's that stupid part of it where there's like a code and it's milk, right? But like he can't see did he fall?
Yeah, he tripped.
Oh, he tripped over the little thing. He's okay. And it's MI blank K. And he's like, oh, I got it. It's pure Bulgarian miak. And it's like, what is me? It's the stupidest thing ever. And my brother and I still quote it. If someone says Ernest, we will immediately turn to each other and go, pure Bulgarian miak. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I don't know why that sticks with me. I think I thought it was so stupid as a child that I remembered it. But Ernest is amazing. I've been watching the YouTube video I've been watching in the times I have time to watch YouTube video is an hour and 15 minutes of Ernest commercials where he stumps for Sprite and Meliella and like all kinds of local stuff, like a local Toyota dealership, or I don't know, like some of these brands of food. I'm like, what is this? Exactly. Know what I mean, Vern? But yeah, Ernest is great. If y'all haven't seen Ernest, so y'all need to go and check out that documentary. But yeah, so we're excited, but also scared, and and then nice, Jinx, nice. And then what? Why would your mom get mad at Ernest? Ernest is so wholesome. But that's awesome. Yeah, I start school like 4 days after this baby's born. And I'm going to go the first 2 days of school and then take the rest of the week off. If I was just teaching returning students like level 2s and 3s and classical studies kids, I would just take the whole week off. But having level 1s who don't know me and are accustomed to other high school classes or middle school classes, I need to fill them in so they have time to withdraw themselves from the class if they want. And, what I expect. Maybe they're not for a 6-year-old. Maybe. I can't remember. I need to go watch one. But, I mean, compared to anything that's on television now, Ernest is like rated G. So, but yeah, so I gotta let them know not to chew the paint off the walls while I'm gone. Good night, Kayod. Yes, I'm glad you liked it also. I'm glad you liked it also. You seem to venture dangerously into almost saying you like moist better than Vimes, in which case, Anita, we will not be friends. So the Satanic Panic, my parents had that when playing D&D, and I don't really understand it. I've never really understood it. Like I get, like not everybody is, people can say what they want, like right? They say what they want, and people can believe what they want to believe. But I'm always confused, like when you're playing D&D, like no one's casting spells. People are saying, I cast fireball. Like that's the incantation. Like people will go, I cast fireball. And the DM, me, will say, okay, it blew up and hit all these people. This is how much damage it did. Sometimes a role player gets into it and will go like, that's nonsense. Like there's no incantation. They're making sounds, right? And so, yeah, there are literal devils and demons in D&D, but you're fighting them like they're the bad guys. So that's what I'm always confused about. That was my second point. My first point is that no one's casting spells. You're just saying I cast fireball. And 2, the demons and the devils are the bad guys. And this is also pre-late editions where any creature is a playable race in D&D. Tieflings, no one played tiefling. There were no tieflings, no half demons. No. Most people were a human because in second edition, if you weren't a human, you had a level cap on your class probably. So most people played humans. It was just weird. No, I don't expect people to read a D&D manual. I do expect someone to listen to me when I'm trying to tell them that. Yes, but again, the bad guys, like succubi, are bad guys. Like you kill them. Anyway. Anyway. Didn't some people get lost in the sewers playing D&D or something like in the 80s? Did that happen, or is that just like a Tom Hanks movie? I can't remember. It's so hard to keep it separate. And then the weird thing with Harry Potter, when talking about the magic of Harry Potter, I'm like, they're just bad. It's just bad Latin. Like it's not really spells. It's just bad Latin. Ridiculous. Aperio, which just means, repario. Aperio means I open. Repario means I repair. So, I mean, I don't know. Best character in First Dragon Age, Shale. That's wild. That's just wild. Yeah, that's also true. History's extraordinarily violent. What does the Accio one do? Christina, what does Accio do? It summons something? Does Accio mean I summon? Let's check Wiktionary, shall we? Latin Wiktionary. Oh, it does? Accio. Accio is Latin for I send for, I summon, I call for. You're right. So there you go. I am shutting down the channel, Jimmy. This is it. I'm quitting. Jimmy, you and I should hang up the hat, and we should join the Tutor Ramble racket and just read the same stuff and then just podcast it. Like let's just do it. Except for the fact that we don't read anything the same. Sectum sempra. That's what like always cut. Sectum sempra. Hello. Yeah, give me that. It's Latin for give me that. I just don't. Dude, we can. Like we could hit. Dude, we might even make the 50K. The 50K like elite club. I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like people's beliefs are their own. I just don't understand that. Like I think that like The Conjuring. Like The Conjuring is not a movie I would show to a child.
That's not a movie I would watch.
Look. Yeah. But like Harry Potter and The Conjuring aren't the same. Like they're not the same movie. They're not the same.
I grew up in a very conservative household, surrounded by a lot of very conservative people. And I think I'd heard some rumors that like Harry Potter was like a bad book or something.
Your parents read Harry Potter with you, didn't they?
I know, listen.
Oh, sorry.
So my uncle bought me the book for my birthday. I read the first chapter and I remember taking it to my parents and being like, very serious. I don't know if I should read this book. His parents die. And my parents were like, okay, well, we'll read it first and make sure that there's nothing in it.
Oh, the child is pressing a button. What on earth did he do? Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
Anyway, they loved it. And then we read all the books together and it was super fun. Like as a family. Atticus, please stop touching it. So we were not a family that were super concerned about it's fantasy. Like my parents were basically like, as long as you know the difference between fact and fiction, you're good.
Okay, so this one I don't understand. So this one I'm a hard line. I'm on a hard line Pokemon. That's stupid. Like I understand the magics. Like I get D&D. I don't agree with it. I get Harry Potter, but Pokemon, Squirtle's just a turtle. It's just a turtle with a water name. That's it. Like it's so stupid. That's so dumb. Sorry. That bothers me. Christina has great parents. The Conjuring. So Christina does not like scary movies or scary.
Born on Halloween.
Christina, her birthday's Halloween, but she does not like any kind of scary stuff. I used to really like scary movies. But I like demonic, I'm more the slasher type thriller. The paranormal stuff bothers me. Like that's what scares me. Like axe murder, okay, whatever. But The Conjuring I watched, and I thought The Conjuring was a good movie, not just a good horror movie. I thought The Conjuring was a good movie. And I remember The Conjuring, one, because it was really good, but two, because it was the last horror movie I saw before I started dating Christina. And I don't really watch them anymore because I date Christina. Like Saw doesn't bother me. Like I like Saw because I love Rube Goldberg machines. The Pokemon thing doesn't make sense. The Pokemon thing doesn't make sense. Like I am fine with justification for things, but it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna watch that movie. I'm not exorcism stuff, demonic possession. That is not something I'm gonna watch. Like that's not.
How come I get scared by Halloween episodes of sitcoms?
Christina gets scared by the sitcom Halloween episode. She just said, Christina, is that true? Hey, sounds like they did something right, Melissa. Anyway, so we don't know. Like, if we're sitting here saying like we know how to be parents and we're like talking down our noses at people, please understand that's not what we're doing. We have no idea what we're doing, and we will probably make the call for anything in the moment and not before. Because, who freaking knows? Because look, I guarantee you there are some things that teenagers do that are probably perfectly innocuous and harmless that I think are terrible for them as human beings. Because, I'm old. But D&D, I mean, the demons are the bad guys. Harry Potter, the spells are Latin. Pokemon, there's nothing demonic about Pokemon at all. It's a turtle. It's a turtle. It's a turtle. And then it's a turtle with an onion on its back. Oh, but the onion reminds us of onion domes. Who has onion domes? Moscow. Commie propaganda. I got it. I figured it out. Yeah, basically. Anyway, look, I'd be in 20K if Atticus was on all the time. I mean, to be fair, I'm not certain Christina and I have talked a whole bunch about having our baby on this channel. I think I just do it and we just don't talk about it. So we should probably talk about that at some point, because I know some people are super protective of their kids' image on the internet, and you know, if I thought about it, I probably would too. But I also don't like being inconvenienced. So, school dances are the worst. They're the worst. They're just lame. I try to tell my current students not to go to school dance. I'm like, why? I'm like, why are y'all going? Like, why are you going? I will tell you this. I went to my junior prom, senior prom, junior prom. I went to my junior prom, and I was a notoriously messy eater. Like, I always spilled crap on. I rented a tux, and I made it dinner, the dance, all the way. I made it the whole night without spilling anything. Like, I had a bib, like at dinner. I had a napkin. Nothing on my tux. But I was too lazy to change out of it when I got home. I was tired, but also like wired and hungry. So I went and I got an ice cream sandwich, and ice cream just fell out of the bottom of it. Fell on my tux at 2 o'clock in the morning, like right at the end. So it was very sad. It was very sad. I did not succeed. I did not succeed in my quest. But that's true. So, what are the questions you guys got? Come on. What we got? Throw some. I don't know. Throw some out there. I don't. We're focused on baby stuff. I don't really have a ton to say. As far as books are concerned, I'm reading this. I'm almost done with this. So this is good. I love this series. And I like this book, but this is my least favorite of the three, which is wild. I'm not really sure why. I can't really put my finger on it. I got a baby in 2 days, Brian. So I just don't know how busy I'm going to be with that. I don't know if I'll be able to get away, and Christina certainly won't be on it. So I'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I've the rest of the year, other than patron picks, should that get thrown on there, is kind of full up just because I'm trying to finish Apt and I have all these read-alongs. Study tips. So if it is something that can be learned via flashcard, physical flashcards are the way to go. And if you can use physical flashcards with, what is it called? Like gradiated learning. What is it called? Where you study the harder stuff more, and it seems like common sense, but with physical flashcards is pain. So you have to like make separate piles. The flashcard app Anki does that for you. So I recommend that. Otherwise, I didn't study a lot in school, like other than flashcards and stuff. I was a good test taker. What I try to tell my students is that like studying stuff doesn't come, like certain skills don't come as quickly to certain other people. Like I tell like my students, like I memorize very fast. Like I'm a good memorizer, but a very quick memorizer. But if you're not as good at me at memorizing, then you probably need to spend more time memorizing than I do. But certain other things I need to spend more time doing. I think as far as school's concerned, I'm a firm believer that everybody can learn everything. It just takes more time, and are you willing to put in the time? So that's a good question. Christina, at what age do you think a monster calls is appropriate to read? Yes. If my freaking mom still lived in Texas, Jared, I'd come hang out with your kids and my kids when I visited her, but she's not in Texas anymore. So Christina says between 8 and 12, depending on the kid, Thornell. So Charmaine won the patron wheel, and Tainted Cup was on there. So yeah, I'm gonna read that before the end of the year also. Yeah, so that Book Jeopardy for a while. I'm hoping to bring Book Jeopardy back in September. So look for Book Jeopardy, the Tournament Champions, back in September. Really, I need to start writing the questions before I even schedule it, because a lot of times I'll schedule it and then time bears down on me and I just can't get the questions done. I see your little ladle, bud. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Re-roofing the RV. I'm afraid of heights, but I'm not afraid of like ladders. Really, I get dizzier. I get dizzy when I lay down. Like the room spins whenever I lay down. I get like really bad vertigo when I lay down. And I looked it up, and there's something wrong with my inner ear, crystals or whatever. And I think they like shatter. Like I think they shoot like a sonar gun at it or something. I don't know. But I get really dizzy when I'm on heights. I'm not really dizzy, but I get a little dizzy. So I'm very, very careful when I'm on a ladder. And then when I lay down, like the room spins for a second. Hey, Jared, you want to be on Book Jeopardy at some point? Scholastic is a great name. Tell your wife that name's Alan approves. Scholastica. What a great name. Latin for school. I know. If only someone had talked about how good Long Price Quartet was. Yeah, it's the worst. Like, it did not happen when I was young. Is it really? If you find it, can you just send me a link to it or whatever? Okay, so the book fair. Why are we talking about the book fair? The book fair is awesome. I love the book fair. Thanks so much, Melissa. The book fair, they got rid of the book fair because apparently kids who couldn't afford books, it made them feel bad. Which, I mean, I get, but also I love the book fair, you know? It would. What is everyone reading? Like, since this is a book channel, what is everyone reading at the present moment? I'm reading this, and then I'm gonna read Lives of Bitter Rain, which is an arc of the next Tyrant Philosopher book by Tchaikovsky. Yeah, a lot of that stuff was expensive. So there was a book at the book fair. It was a choose your own adventure book, and it was called The Forbidden Towers. And the cover was like a skull castle, like the Castle of Grayskull. And it was a choose your own adventure book. And I thought about it, I think like last month or something. And I looked it up, and I think I tracked down the book it was. I think, and I can't remember, but it was my favorite choose your own adventure book back in the day. I have a picture of me as a child. Not a child. I'm a teenager laying down, taking a nap with a kitten sleeping on me with a big fat hardback cover of The Stand next to me. I found that today. The Failures, Ted Dekker. Nice. Oh, right on. Namaste. Age of Empire. Unholy Console. Is that Baker? The Potency of Ungovernable Impulses. What a title. I'm looking that up. The Potency of is that nonfiction, or is that like, oh, I guess it's not. The Potency of Ungovernable Impulses. Dang. Is it good? Nice. Shadow and Summer, excellent. Yes. Yeah, I haven't read Baker. I will eventually. Oh, I guess I'm reading in October. I forgot I have another read along in October. I'm reading the new Malazan book with Philip P. Chase. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun dipping back into Malazan and reading it with someone doing a read along. That'll be good times. That'll be good times. That'd be good times. So yeah, sorry I don't have more to report. Christina, I mean, you'll listen to me talk all the time. I have significantly. We had professional development today, which, if any of you are teachers or have to engage in professional development that isn't like, a skill being taught to you, it's just frustrating. Like I want to be good at my job. So I am on the lookout for professional development that will assist me. And it usually is not stuff that I find very helpful. And then we get to choose our own. Like there's a whole bunch of offerings during these days, but 0 of them deal with Latin. 0. Right on. Yeah, you should read it with us. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm passing out. I'm dying here. I'm passing out. Well, guys, thanks for joining. I'm gonna go help Christina make dinner. But the next time I talk to you guys, I will have another baby. So, what's up, Kyle? I didn't get AirPods from the conference. We get nothing. We don't get anything. They gave me a lanyard. I already have a lanyard and a pen, but I don't like getting pens because I don't like crappy pens. Love you guys too. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go help Christina. We'll have a baby next time we talk to y'all. So stay tuned on this space. Monitor this space. Oh, you're right. We'll have 2 of them. That's true. This will actually be weird. It'll actually be 2. Wednesday and Thursday will be our first 2 nights without Atticus. We've never spent the night away from him. And so he'll be with grandparents these first 2 nights. But we really appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching. Everybody who always watches, comments and stuff. Like, you guys are the best. Like, we love you guys. We really appreciate it. It's hard to find, decent people on the internet, but you guys are good folks. So watch the space for info about baby Theo, and talk to you guys later. So bye, guys.